Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Beauty Favourites number 1. Okay, if you saw my previous video on Monday night, that was skincare favourites. I discussed in that video how I'm splitting them. I was also very out of practice in that video and I kept looking over here. I'm going to try and look at you. This is it's not very long, this one. This is going to make up for the 4 hours from Monday. Apologies. This is my non-skincare beauty fave. So I'm not throwing trainers at you. My trainers are all over Instagram all the time. It's always Adidas. And there's a handful. But they are things the new way I'm doing it is instead of getting to the end of the month and thinking, oh my God, I need some favourites. What am I going to do? Which is not how everyone else does it. It's how I used to do it because I would be panicked and underprepared. I am making a list. So now when I think, oh, I love this. This should go in my favourites. I've been making notes. Yes, check me out, Anna Gardner. So I'm going to start with randoms. They're all in my lap. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 7. Okay, this is first. Now, there are numerous reasons I love this product. Number 1 is the smell. Number 2 is that it has helped me get Max into the bath. This is super duper. I did say it right. There we go. This one is tuberose. It comes in zesty lemon, something ginger. Fruity green tuberose is the bomb. They also have just come out with a hand wash that's vanilla. Oh my God. You wash your hands and you go, oh, smell me. So, oh, I can't describe to you. Oh, all I can tell you is that it was only previously available in Liberty. They are Marcia Kilgore. This, by the way, is the woman behind Soap and Glory and Fit Flop. Does it even work? Yes. And Fit Flop and Bliss Spa. Not a stupid woman, I think we can agree. This is going into Tesco. Yes. So that is a must-have, and it's literally, I want to say it's like £7. I'll put prices below. Okay, next up, hair. Oh yeah, okay. This is Oribe, or as my husband calls it, the Oribe stuff. It's Oribe Bright Blonde Radiance and Repair Treatment. Now, you may have noticed, let me just show you, the writing's going to be, there you go. That's about as good as I'm going to get it, sorry. You may have noticed I have gone progressively blonder over the last year. Honestly, 2 or 3 reasons. First reason is it is really boring keeping up on colouring your hair dark when you are grey. This may be my hair colour, but my hair is probably that colour. There's a little tip for you from an empty. That silver grey. I have been grey since I was 19 years old. I am over colouring it relentlessly. So boring. Secondly, I got to that point. They say that every woman reaches a certain age, and maybe I'm being sexist again, like I was in my last video. I can only speak for me, where they say that the older you get, you should revert back to the hair colour you had when you were a child. I was white blonde as a child. I am not going to go, and then I went like really dark. I'm not going to go, well, I don't know. I'm saying I'm not going to go platinum or grey, or as in silver or purple, or I don't see it in my future. It kind of just happened this way naturally. I would go to the hairdressers and go, please can I have some more blonde because it just hides the grey easier. That's how it started. I'd like to say there was a master plan. There isn't. I also think it makes my face look a bit brighter. I was feeling like when my hair got darker over the last year, I always felt happier and brighter when it was lighter. Oh, there's an ad line for you. So on that score, Oribe sent me Bright Blonde. Now, maintenance for blonde hair is similarly high maintenance, but easier because I just load it with nourishing things. I never use SLS on my scalp anyway, but I load it with nourishing things. I use tons of leave-in conditioner, and I'm anal because in January, for example, I had my hair blow dried so many times, and it's not a complaint, it's actually my dream. I hate blow drying my own hair. But when I was doing the double cleanse promotion, at one point it was daily blow dries. just the way things worked out. And I did get some breakage at the front because I was with hairdressers who don't know me, don't know my hair, and I wasn't paying attention. I'd be on my phone and they would like be using hot steel brushes and things like that. Disaster. My advice is stick to bristle brushes if you are worried about, where are they? So I've got things like my little old trusty backcomb brush. Sorry you keep seeing the back of my head, but I have my desk behind me. So yes, this I have found Radiance and Repair, and so far I'm loving it. After shampooing, mist generously, leave on to 1 to 3 minutes, rinse. Oh, maybe that's why I like it. I don't rinse this off. And also, just want to say, Orbay, it's not cheap. I want it on my hair as long as possible. So I love it, but I ain't washing it down the drain. Do you know what I mean? Okay, what's next? Let's do another hair while we're here. Okay, I do love this brand. Again, I use a mixture. On my hair is probably, actually that's not true. My hair, my face and my body is all a mixture of really expensive and dirt cheap. This is still in the expensive load, but if you look last year, there was umpteen empties videos of me using the £2 Alberto Balsam conditioner, and they'll probably be in my next one. This is Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray. Looks like that. There we go. Goes beyond moisture for strength, smoothness and shine, UV and heat protection, conditioning detangling spray. So at least I know this one you can leave on. And what I've been doing is spraying, there's a bit of this left, this one all over the front when it's wet and I've already conditioned, and then this one everywhere else. Then I go through it with my Aveda paddle brush, which I have used for 20 years. Not the same one. I've had maybe 4 paddle brushes in 20 years. It's the best brush on the market. I know everyone loves the Mason Pearson. No. You can keep your Tangle Teaser, frankly. The Aveda paddle brush is the only hairbrush you ever need if you have longer hair. Or maybe even short hair, but I wouldn't know. This is also really good. So this is basically, I sort of few sprays all over, brush it upside down, throw my head back, brush it through, and then I style. I don't know what else to tell you. It's very good. How's that? Let's do a candle. Let's stick a candle. Oh, it's a big pigeon in the window outside. I thought it was a person. Oh my God. Okay, this is 717 candles. This one is called Hello Calm. Hello Calm. Looks like that. There you go. This one is rose scented, Moroccan rose. However, it's not what I would call granny rose, and I don't mean that as an insult to people who love the smell of granny rose. It's a fresh rose. It's almost, now here's the other story. There is a reason this one isn't burned, because I brought it to my office so I could, when I'm in the office, I take the lids off and I sit and smell. The reason it isn't burnt is because I've burned ones at home and then I had to stop and bring all of them to the office that I want to burn, because my cats like to tempt fate and set themselves on fire on occasion. So before you panic and call the RSPCA, it happened once, but it was enough to give me a heart attack. Monty walked past a candle that was actually in a big protective, blower thing. It was in a nice big thing, and I don't know how he did it. I suspect he sort of walked past and his fur went over the top and he singed his fur. As in literally just singed the edges, wasn't hurt. He didn't even look. He was like, I and myself and my husband went into like full on, oh my God, he's gonna be on fire. Full on panic mode. So I literally have not burnt a candle since. So they're in my office. I smell them like this and then I burn them when I can. And if I'm locking myself in the bedroom or the kitchen to work, I will burn them and open a window wide up and do everything you can't do with my insane cats. The moral of that story is, don't get insane cats. But this is 717 candles and there's a lovely story behind them. They've been on the blog. I will link it below. The things I talk about. I have 3 makeups left. This is Giorgio Armani primer and it looks like that. There we go. It's UV Master Primer SPF 40. I cannot tell you how much I enjoy this product. It was on the blog yesterday, so if you're watching this, it'll probably be like a week ago, something like that. This is the beige one. There's beige and pink and mauve. Didn't I just give away everything else I was holding in my hand? Oh my God, seriously. Right, oh no, I've put way too much on. I don't want to waste it. It looks like this. Do you know what? I'm going to get that back in the bottle. I'm not even joking. Get back in. Oh, no, get back in. Oh my God, don't you hate weight? Look. Oh, do you know what? I'm not happy. Okay, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It looks like this. There. You get glow. I don't know if you'll be able, you can see a little bit there. There's the glow, and that bit doesn't have any primer on. You get a lovely glow. Your makeup stays really well. Excuse me while I break my golden rule and get a wipe. Obviously I keep wipes for when I'm swatching. Your makeup stays really well, and the beige is the hardest one to get hold of because it's been so popular. The pink and the mauve are more readily available. It's not available in the US. I think that's because of the SPF content. It is very much labelled for Europe, not the US. I can't recommend it highly enough. It's the difference between that one and I think it's called the Maestro primer, I think. The Maestro is matte, this one is glow. I'm all about the glow. I need all the help I can get. That is a great product. Now I've got 2 foundations left. Let's get comfy and settle in, shall we? First one is Illusion Hourglass. Looks like that. You see, I am colour beige. This just gives the nicest, and I use it on top of that primer, the nicest coverage. You'll see a theme in my makeup. It's all about having glow. It gives the nicest coverage. It's not as heavy as my next foundation I'm going to show you, but it's that middle ground. It's sort of a nice, solid, medium coverage foundation, hyaluronic skin tint, broad spectrum SPF 15. Maybe they think it's not supposed to be that much coverage if it's a hyaluronic skin tint. It is for me. It's a great coverage, and it gives you immediate glow, immediate lift, lasts really well. So that is not cooperating. And my last one, oh no, I'm literally covered, is Armani Power Fabric Long Wear High Cover Foundation. This one looks like that. There we go. I am colour 5.5. Oh, I need to change that on the blog. I'm sure I did. I said it'd be somewhere between 4.5 and 5. Anyway, I am 5.5. Okay, here's what I love about this. I have never been able to get on with Armani foundations in the past, primarily because they had the droppers. There was a way you had to use them. I'm lazy. This is such a good foundation. It's high coverage. It immediately covers all the nooks and crannies and the lumps and bumps and things you don't want people like you to see. It lasts all day, especially, now I say that, I shouldn't say that, that's not fair, because I have literally never used it without this, so I don't know if it lasts well without this. I would be lying if I said I did. I assume it does because it's a bloody good foundation. This was also on the blog, just gone, so I'll link the blog post below. Also, my old mate Sally Hughes, raved about it in her Guardian column last weekend. I'll link to that below, and said, I think she actually said it was the best foundation she's ever used in 25 years. High praise. Armani Power Fabric. Nice work. By the way, if you're in London, you must go to the Armani pop-up, which, if you're watching this in 2018, won't be there anymore. But I'll link to that below as well. It's beautiful. It's very small. The service is great. The people in there are highly skilled. Highly recommend. That's it for my beauty favourites #1. I am going to get changed, just for the air of, let's say we filmed this on a different day, even though I didn't. And I'm going to film empties. Now, do I split the empties? Because there's loads. That's not a conversation for me to have now, is it? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your patience in me not being around. If you watch Monday's video, you will see, or the video before this, which would be skincare favourites #1, you will see what I've been up to, why I haven't been around, and how I plan to be around now going forward. And I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully I'm back in the swing. Thank you.